I guess, get ready with me, kind of. I'm not really getting ready, just doing the living. Sea moss gummies. They're cute little gummy bears. African Pride. Tresemme Refresh. Coconut oil. I've already brushed my teeth. Changed my disc. Lights control. I ate something already. I'm not working today, but it is my lunchtime. I have my water, but I put this in it. And now that I'm looking at it, it's 0 sugar. Period. But this is what I have. These bowling basket things, $1. Remember when water bottles used to be $1? It has caffeine. It's a refresher. I want to be like a cool influencer type person, but I know it's not really possible. Cause I want to say that I could probably make this video way better if I edit it out and edit the walking out of the room and all that. But I feel like the raw footage is so much more fun. Like, I don't know. Does that make me relatable? Maybe. I am hungry, right? I feel like I've been looking at like old pictures of myself and seeing that I look really cute with the half up, half down. My curls are like... So sometimes when I wear my hair half up, half down, it's because it's day 2 of like a braid out or twist out, whatever, or just having my hair curly, because naturally water product I be like that. But sometimes I do a braid out just because. Sometimes I do flexi rods because I want my curls more uniform, whatever, or like more defined. Sometimes I structure my curls because clearly I have damage because I dye my hair, because I flat iron it, because I'm not using the correct products, because a lot of reasons, but whatever. There's a lot of reasons that I used to give myself, but it's really not an excuse to be that type of person ever in life. You should always put yourself first and not neglect yourself. So I am in a new season of doing my hair curly, right? And I say that because every time I did my hair before, I wet it. Like, I got in the shower, I put my head down on the faucet, and I wet my hair. If I wasn't gonna take a shower or ready to take a shower or whatever. Like, no matter what I was doing to my hair while it was in this thing, I would wet it, like completely soak it. But now I refresh it. I refresh my curls. Now I recycle the hairstyles. I don't wet it. I use, you know what I'm saying? Like, I use the curl creams and the sprays and mousse and a detangler. This is the detangler I use because this is his drug of choice. I've bought her product before. They're just really expensive. Okay, so ideally I found like perfect products that I really love, and I would find them in Marshalls and stuff. They were called Urban Hydration. So this is like, right, I'm gonna say 2019, from 2018 to 2020. Urban Hydration for me was everything. It made my curls feel pretty, and like every time I bought the product, every time I've seen it in Marshalls, I would buy 2, I would buy 3, because it was just that good. Like, it was so good. And then they changed their packaging, and I may have been like, I think they weren't the same. And like the stuff that I wanted to use, like I just couldn't find anymore. Like, I just couldn't. Like, their leave-in was good. Their Curl cream was good, and like it made my curls so bouncy, so beautiful. And then I was getting the same effect with this stuff, but then I was like trying not to use, now I do have to edit. I was trying not to use drugstore products because you know, they were saying stay away from chemicals, you need to, so every hydration was like natural. And where's my comb? For the natural girlies, because when during that time I was on a kick where like I was bringing my curls back and like trying to find products that work for me. So that's where I was at with everything, and I stopped trying to like use those kind of products. So, you know, I would try to find them in Marshalls and stuff like that because it's cheaper than original. So I found Briogeo. Their products are like super duper expensive, but I did like the way their shampoo smells and the way the shampoo makes my hair feel and stuff like that. But it's just really expensive. But I do want to try Sacred products because all the reviews are really nice. And I don't know if, okay, I'm going to say, all the reviews from influencers clearly are great. But I know people in real life that have the products and they're like, no, they work. And like the side of TikTok that I'm on and try to stay on is, you know, Black women, non-influencers, just regular folk. And you know, some of them like have the same amount of likes and views and followers as me. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're regular folk. And they say that Sacred works. Sacred works. It's worth the money. They're like, I'm afraid it is definitely worth the money. So, unfortunately, a lot of them have tried to basically find dupes, but I don't know if it's the same, like it's just not giving, right? The same type of vibe or whatever, because them sacred drops everybody be talking about, they just, everybody love them. They just love them. So I can't open this jar. Try to use the, I got it. Okay. Coconut oil, just from your random grocery store. I think I got that like a ShopRite or something. I like using the coconut oil for like frizz. Like the really dry spots that you be getting, I like saturate that in coconut oil, honestly. And it helps with my frizz. Or it helps me not look so dry. And, you know, millennial girlies, we come from an era of not wanting value and always having their hair wet type of vibe, type of look. We wanted the flat, wet look. That's why I'm like, every time these celebrities be like, oh, she got the wet look. I'm like, girl, I used to do that in my sleep. Like, there was so many videos on tutorials of how to do a wet look. I'm like, all you need is some gel and some hairspray, girl. What? Not even. Get you some crunchy gel. But now, you know, since we advanced, you don't even need the crunchy part. But anyways, I used to very much do lock method, right? Leave-in, oil, cream, right? But since I'm the girly that wants the wet look. I do like a soft wet look. I don't want the crunchy. I don't care for the crunchy. If it is crunchy, I don't care. But that's not my go-to anymore because soft is nice. Like, I don't know, when I touch my hair and it's just soft, it just feels healthy, and I guess that's what I would categorize that with. Like, all right, my hair is soft curly, so it's healthy. I didn't have to put 85 products. This is it. It's gotta dry a little bit, but I didn't go under the shower head. I didn't go under the faucet. I wet it with some products, some curl refresher. And if these curls don't wake up a little bit more, which my hair always does, like it curls up as it dries, clearly shrinkage. But if it don't, I have some flexi rods and I'll fix them. Cause this in the front, I would say, is my damage part, because I had it bleached. I had a money piece before for a really long time. I did it in 2021, and just last year I stopped. So for 4 years I had a money piece, so my front is a little crispy, and I always go to the Dominicans, and you know, they fry your hair, but it do be straight through any humidity, I would say. But anyways, I fried my own hair for the past year because of straightening it. And yeah, so this right here, these curls, very loose, very have to be manipulated and all that good money. But if it don't fix, like I said, I have the flexi rods and I will fix them myself. I may lay my edges. Some coconut oil. I feel like when I used to use coconut oil on my hair, it grew better. And another reason why I stopped also wetting my hair so often is because I came to the conclusion with my coworker a long time ago that just like a plant, it has to grow in dirt. So you don't want to always wash away your good oils and stuff like that, which I was doing every time I did that. Like, no, I didn't wash my hair, but I definitely washed all the products in there and all the buildup and stuff just to style it. So here I am, half up, half down. I'm trying to find a better method, and I guess like my lock method, but a little revamped, because now I dye my hair whole entire head. And I like the gel for, I'm gonna say like a year or two ago. I like the gel. I use, I think it's like Dr. Miracles or something, whatever. I forget. But the Feel Good, the deep conditioner that you buy in the packet, it's brown. And you feel it formula, like you feel the tinglies. It's like mentally. That brand has a gel and I liked it. It was like moisturizing and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna just go to the hair store and get some gel. And also Abby Young also like convinced me that, you know, it's okay to use drugstore products. I was very much hype about like, oh, I'm only gonna use black owned products because that's what's best for me. That's what they know our hair and then again and again and again use a brand because they sold to L'Oreal or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna still use this product, but then you start to notice that your hair is different, the product is different. It's not giving the same effect that you're going for. This is all the hair that I just, like fingered, detangled out, which is not bad, not bad. Of course, when I go days and days and days without wetting my hair, like without detangling, you would definitely have more. But just like when you have braids or and whatever. I also spent 2 summers with braids, but the one time my hair didn't grow that I had braids. The other time, I guess I cut them in way too short. Also, didn't grow. But I do want braids. But I just want to get two. Just two. With a little boho. Just cause I want to break from doing my hair. And I want to see how I can match this color. But yeah, so I don't go towards the black owned, Latina owned hair products anymore on first thing because one, their products at Ulta super expensive, and they're not at the hair store. And I also do like the good product scan or whatever. I used to do that viciously too, because you like don't want to cause no cancer and all that stuff. But then it's like, bruh, I just want good products for my hair. I want my hair to grow. I would say this length, while curly, is long for me. Cause I know if I straighten it, it would definitely be longer. I always snip my own ends, especially while curly, because you can see the dryness and the knotting. So I feel like also when I cut my hair myself, like when I'm on top of my ends myself, trim it often, my hair grows. So old methods that I went back to, which is cutting my own hair more often than I go to the salon, because single mom here, you know what I'm saying? How often do we make it to the salon? So I cut my own hair, snip my ends. When I see the ends being like unstylable, I guess, I trim them. I use the coconut oil, and I'm gonna stick to using a mousse, but like a braiding mousse or a setting mousse type, not like a tresemme mousse. The fact that I had to stop 100 billion times, crazy work. Anyways, we are talking about the fact that I am finding my hair products and curl routine and just hair routine period. So I was saying gel, mousse, foaming mousse, leave-in, and coconut oil. But then shampoo and conditioner, I want to go with like a bonding type of thing and always deep condition. So maybe like a bond thing, like the acidic John, or like hard water detox. I want to find like my good perfect John that I just always buy again and again, and like hopefully I can find it in Marshalls for the low. Maybe something like that. Because I know Suave and Organics or OGX, they both have like kind of like bond things. And remember that the pure, like Everpure Dawn from L'Oreal, they have it's pretty good for your hair too. So I'm gonna try to like get one of those and see how it works for my hair and see how I like it, because I use like the rinse of it, and the Garnier, like I use the hair filler thing. I like the way my hair feels with that, which is kind of like a treatment. And I also have like serums and stuff, so I'm gonna try to do that, like serum every time, especially with heat protectant, if I'm gonna wear straight, and a good shampoo and conditioner. Then I'm just gonna restock every single time on those products and just have them stocked. That way I'm not trying to try new products or anything like that. It's just gonna be across the board, same products across the board: serums, leave-ins, treatments, deep conditioners with a steamer, bouncy curls, juicy curls, and my hair grows. And I'm just looking forward to having that kind of lifestyle, having the money for the products, and having the products just stocked. So thank you for getting ready with me. I did not lay my edges. I didn't really feel like that today. We're just gonna go bare forehead. And you see how my curls are just curling up. It's not very super long anymore. This doesn't look that bad, but this side kind of does. As you can see, the problem areas of the curl and the damage. But thank you for coming with me, getting ready with me, which I didn't get ready today. This is not getting ready. I already was ready for the day. I just did my hair. I had 2 buns in and 2 braids right here for the past 2 days. Well, kind of. Because I didn't really go anywhere Sunday. No, I'm lying. I did. I had book club and everything. I went on an ice cream date. But anyway, thank you for coming.